My name is Sarah Morrison, and I am the 50th anniversary events manager. NCOBS has such a rich history, and it's such a big community that when I started looking into who was involved and who helped make the school really great, it was actually hundreds of people. So that quickly became the focus. How can we tell these stories, and how can we bring this community back together? So we started off with our kickoff to our campaign, and that honored John Huey.
50 years, folks. More than 160,000 graduates. Let's keep pouring our wild and restless energy, no matter what our age, into the highest ideals of the school that so many have helped to build.
The second event was our Florida Everglade City staff reunion.
This is who I am. I believe in this process, and I believe in how this creates a space for us as human beings to come together and to grow. There's people from the past that are very present in my life today, very much so.
In April, we had an event in Philadelphia that honored Anne Baruch, who actually started our Philadelphia Scholarship Program.
We know, all of us who've been on course, that when difficult challenges arise, we can take ourselves back to the physical and emotional challenges of our outward bound courses and know that we have the grit to persevere.
At the end of May, at our all-staff training, we had a panel discussion that discussed the enduring relevance of our school. In July, we had our legacy reunion, which brought together our NC1 students, which were students from the very first all-male course, as well as some women from our first female course. Then we had our 50th campaign celebration gala, which was at the Biltmore, where we were able to honor everybody who had contributed to making our campaign the huge success that it is today.
How do you bring into focus not just the big ideas, but the concrete reality, the here and now of living a life of challenge, self-discovery, and service?
The next day we had our school-wide celebration where anybody who is affiliated with NCOBS could come and reunite with one another and see just how big our community is.
In our heart of hearts, this crazy band of NCOBS is and ultimately always has been about joy. The joy together, using all our gifts to change the world.
That evening we had our Table Rock staff reunion, which brought together over 300 current and former staff and their family to reunite, see the base camp, and share stories. The next day we had an open house at Table Rock. We also had an open house at Cedar Rock. We also had an open house at Green Cove. Additionally, we did an oral history project where we captured voices of prominent NCOBS figures over the past 5 decades.
Outward Bound continually pushes me to be my best self.
The magical thing about the whole Outward Bound philosophy and methodology is the fact that it can be adapted to almost any situation or any demographic.
It gave me what I had been looking for in terms of intensity and meaning and purpose and fun and excitement and adventure, and it changed my life.
Our 50th anniversary campaign is really about building a strong foundation for our next 50 years, and that means our base camps, our staff, and our scholarships. We had a goal of raising $10.2 million, and our community came together and exceeded that goal, and we actually raised over $12 million. The fact that most of these funds is through endowments means that the impact of the campaign will live on through NCOBS forever. This next year and for the years to come, we want to make sure that we keep our alumni and we keep our staff engaged with what we're doing. Thank you for being a part of the celebration with us.